exactly what was going on. So we hired our health inspector to come down into some of the more unused sections of the underground and take a look, find out what was happening and find out what was going on. So he came down with his electrical lantern and he looked at the floor, and the floor looked back at him. We used to use the underground not only for business, but for storage of food and gold and various things. So food breeds rats. What's on the back of rats?
Fleas.
Or tails and fur. Very nice. Fleas. What's in fleas? Bubonic plague. So the health inspector immediately came back upstairs, reported what the problem was, and immediately and simultaneously condemned 44 buildings in the city of Seattle and their corresponding undergrounds. One of those buildings was in fact and indeed the Seattle Public Department of Health. So his big idea to get rid of all the rats was to drill holes in the sidewalks and dump concrete down here, burying all of the rats. Just burying every last one of them with concrete.
Did it work?
Yes. So I'm going to say that again. With concrete, and then meaningfully look down. So Seattle, built on greed, sin, vice, and dead rats. Sawdust and awesome. So it worked. Some of the rats did go above ground, and the City Hall instituted a bounty on rat tails, about 5 cents, which is about $3 in today's money. Maybe about $1.50, maybe worth about 2 cents given the recession. So this worked for a while because children after school would grab their pocket knives and they'd go hunt rats and they'd take their tails up to City Hall and they'd collect their bounty. And this ended about a year later when they found out some ingenious children were breeding rats and then cutting the tails off at the part where the tail grew back and took them up to City Hall and got their bounty. So they were just kind of generating their own grotesque and macabre money. Awesome. So a couple of things I want to point out in here. Here's one of the very first wooden sewer pipes that we put in after we put them in the roads. We used to have a lot